Today in our 2011 Ford F-250, we're going to take a look at and show you how to install the Pollak fifth wheel and gooseneck T-connector with 7-pole plug-in. Part number is PK11893-11932. Now the first step in getting our wiring installed on the vehicle is going to be getting our wires set into the back of our plug. They're just going to slide in. There's some little clips in there that are going to hold them into place. And what we need to do is match it up exactly like one of our other plugs. So we'll turn these the same way. We just need to have our brown, red, white, then we've got the blue, the green, and the black. It's going around clockwise there. Then right in the center we've got the yellow wire. Start with the yellow in the middle there. You slide them in, you hear that little click there. Now the white's the great big hole, so we can get that one set in as well. And then the last one would be just underneath that white wire is going to be the blue wire. All right, and once those are all securely in place, we'll want to rotate that over so we're looking at the front. And we've got our keeper. There's a little tab right there in the middle, and that should slide in that slot. It's right there by that middle pin. Now the next step we need to do is determine where we want our fifth wheel plug to be. Some people mount them a little further forward, some people a little further back. We're going to be going right in here. We need to use a 2-inch hole saw and get our hole drilled out. And once our hole's drilled out, we want to take the T connector here. We're going to pass that through the hole that we created. Kind of a snug fit there, but it will go. And we'll just direct that downward. Or in just a few minutes, we'll be making our connection. Now as we make our connections here, we like to use dielectric grease just to prevent any moisture or dirt from getting in there and then later causing corrosion. It's part number 11755 if you don't already have some. We're just going to slide that together. Want to make sure we hear the little click, and we can slide in our locking tab. We can get that positioned where we want it. We're just going to use some number 12 self-tapping screws to get that secured. Alright, now we'll head to the underside. Now we're going to separate the factory plug from its mounting bracket here on the back. It's going to be a push tab on the top and on the bottom that you'll want to push in. Bring it out. Now we can bring over our fifth wheel harness. I like to run it up over that bumper support. I like to use that to secure all the excess that we have here. You can see in that plug there's already some dielectric grease there, so we won't have to mess with adding any more. And make sure you get out any debris that might be in there. We're going to push that together. We're going to bring our new plug through the bracket there. Again, we're going to apply some dielectric grease. Now in our case with our plug here, the 4-pole side looks good, but if you look in there, you'll see that one tab's really bent over, that one connection point. We bend it back, we might just break it. So we're just going to replace this. If you need to replace that, we've got the replacement part available here at etrailer HM40975. It's going to be a direct plug-in replacement. Plug it in until you hear the clip. Press in our locking tab, and then we can just slide it right into position there. You know, those 2 clips, now it's going to be in there much more solid than it was before, and it's going to operate effectively. Now you can see we've got a little bit of excess here, so we'll just take that, gather it up, and we're going to zip tie it off right to that bumper support. Trim off that excess and we'll be ready to test it out. All right, we'll start by turning on our running lights. Use our left blinker, our right blinker, and our brakes. There you can see our reverse signal. And then also, if you're equipped with a brake controller, you could hit the manual override on that. Check your brake signal. And also, if you have 12-volt power going to your plug, you'll be able to check that. Now, with everything working properly, that completes our installation of the Pollak fifth wheel and gooseneck T-connector with 7-pole. Part number PK11893-11932 on our 2011 Ford F-250.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.